Hey there folks, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at this newly announced Hot Toys Spider-Man 3 Black Suit Spider-Man. We're doing it a little bit differently this time and we'll see how it works out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at these pictures. In the first one up here we get Tobey standing straight up and down. This looks pretty gnarly. Now when I just seen these images on Instagram a few minutes ago, I thought this was a third-party figure, honestly, because there's something included in it that just kind of doesn't look like it belongs, and we'll get into that. But after seeing that this is actually from Hot Toys, they're going back in and working on figures from the actual trilogy, it would be cool to see them do another red and blue Spider-Man with a younger Tobey head. I think that would be extremely cool. Or maybe a Doc Ock down the line that's a little bit more accurate to Spider-Man 2, something like that. This makes sense because they already had the Spider-Man 3 license, so it makes sense that this is somewhere that they would go back to. We'll see how it changes moving forward, but at first glance this guy looks great. I really like this Tobey head sculpt. Looks incredible. Just very sharp. I like it a lot. You can see a little bit more of an action pose with a little hints of the symbiote kind of moving around. Very cool. And then we have right here some of the web effects being shown. That's very nice as well. And it looks like the eyes there's an eye rolling gimmick in the head. I forget what they call them specifically, but that head sculpt looks incredible. Looks really sharp. You can see we have the disconnected neck this time around again. Very cool indeed. Here you can see a few more pieces of the symbiote kind of coming around Peter. Now this right here is where I thought it was a third-party figure because, in my opinion, that Venom head sculpt, that kind of symbiote head sculpt, looks a lot like Tom Hardy's Venom. More so than specifically in the eyes. It looks a lot more like Tom Hardy's Venom than it does Topher Grace's Venom. So I was very taken back by this. I don't know if this is something that was just a creative choice for this figure, because obviously there's not really a scene in Spider-Man 3 that this happens. The closest thing would be when Tobey takes the suit off, and again, it doesn't look like this. So I was thinking possibly it was a creative decision, or, a little less likely, maybe Hot Toys is hinting at something that we don't know yet. I don't know about that, but this is looking pretty cool. I do like it a lot. I think that I mean, I don't know. I know that the black suit was the better figure of the two when they initially released, but I don't know. This is still looking really good. I really like it. And seeing them continue using the disconnected neck is really nice to see. The half skin tone, half mask neck, as you can see down here. But I definitely would just leave that Tobey head sculpt on there. I think that this is a much better head sculpt than the one that they initially released. Not because that didn't look like Tobey, but because the hair wasn't accurate to the movie. It was more accurate to like a promotional image that they did for the movie. But this is actually what Tobey's hair looked like in the movie, so this is very cool to see. And moving down, you can see some of the accessories in her, the magnetically attachable tongue, separate rolling eyeballs, the loose mask, and all the little symbiote attachments in the base and the web accessories. All this looks very cool. I can't remember specifically, but does Tobey keep his white webbing in Spider-Man 3? I know that that's something that happened in the comics initially, and then eventually in some depictions, his webs turn black. I can't remember if his webs are black or not in Spider-Man 3. I honestly never really thought about it. So if that is accurate, that's cool. If it's not, then it doesn't really bother me. I don't care. But I think that this guy's looking sick. I definitely would like to get my hands on it. I specifically like this head right here a little bit more, or this Venom attachment. It looks a little less like Tom Hardy's Venom. It looks a little bit more like the, well, I wouldn't say it looks more like the Venom from the movie. It just looks less like Tom Hardy's Venom. So I think it fits this figure a little bit better. And also it's not super encompassing. It doesn't take your eye away from the head sculpt as much, so I like that. But this is very, very sharp. But I just want to do a quick one, guys, because I seen this and I thought it was pretty cool. So if you guys enjoyed this video or you think that this figure is cool, let me know down in the comments. But if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell. All that would be greatly appreciated if you decide to do so. And of course, until next time, true believers.